Hey friends, Amanda here, Bare Bones Living. Welcome back to my kitchen and welcome back to What's Cooking Wednesday. And today I'm cooking something, I don't even know what to call it. It's Pantry Challenge and I have these pork tenderloins. So I'm gonna cook those up, and then I found some California dip, the onion soup mix with sour cream that we had left over from the holidays. And I got probably over a cup in here, and I'm gonna mix that together and make some sort of and I got some mushrooms. Gonna use some beef broth. Sounds like it's gonna be delicious. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I have my tenderloins here seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic. I keep my fat from baking my bacon, and I use that for cooking, so I'm gonna put like a tablespoon in my pan here, my Instant Pot, and I use that as my cooking oil most of the time. And I'm going to sear these tenderloins in the Instant Pot. And I'm going to sear each side. I'm actually going to add my mushrooms at this point because I want to see if I can get a little bit of brown on them too, but they are frozen. At this point, the mushrooms have thawed and started to brown a little bit in the juice of the pork tenderloins, and the tenderloins are seared, so I'm going to turn off the saute mode. And now I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. So I'm going to make a little bit of a gravy mixture here. And like I said, I'm going to use up the last of my California dip here. And that's just the Lipton onion soup mix with sour cream. And I think that this is just going to make a flavorful gravy. This would be nice to put on mashed potatoes or rice. We have a little bit of leftover rice in our refrigerator that I'm going to use. To soak up some of this good gravy. I'm also going to add some Worcestershire sauce, probably like a tablespoon. Just going to put a little glug in there. Ooh, that was probably a little bit more than a tablespoon. And then I have a cup of beef broth that I just made. And I think that's really all that I think I'm going to add to this, because my pork is seasoned. Then we have the onion soup mix seasoning. And the Worcestershire sauce, so I think we're looking pretty good on seasonings. So now I'm going to put on our lid, close the valve, switch it to manual, and cook it for 20 minutes. Alright, now let's see what we got in here. It smells delicious. All sorts of gravy in here. And I think I'm gonna cut into this pork and see if it's cooked all the way through, and then I think we're done. So that was actually really delicious. The boys and Mike ate it up. The pork was super, super tender. And one thing that I don't think that I recorded is that I did make a slurry out of arrowroot powder and added it to the broth to kind of thicken up the sauce. And that did thicken it up quite a bit, which helped because it was pretty runny when I first, and I turned it on to sauté to kind of boil up a little bit too, because it was just super thin. But I served it over rice and it was delicious. You could also put it over mashed potatoes, or really any kind of potatoes would be good with this as well, or like a riced cauliflower or something like that. But it was delicious. I am calling this California pork since I used California dip to make it, and I'm super happy with it. And it's a recipe that I would have never thought to make, and it was really delicious. So I'm glad that I threw it all together, and I hope you guys like this recipe. I hope you like this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.